Welcome to ScaryTale, the place where dark stories are told by firelight and reality fades with every whisper. Each episode takes you somewhere you don't want to go, but can't look away from. Tonight's story is about a summer camping trip that was meant to bring friends closer together. But deep in the forest, something was listening, and once it learned their names, it wouldn't let them leave. This is the last campfire. We all just wanted one last trip together before college pulled us in different directions. No cell service, no parents, just us in the forest. It was supposed to be perfect. There were 6 of us: me, Tyler, Ava, James, Sam, and Lily. We picked a secluded campground deep in Pine Hollow, a place none of us had been, but Tyler swore was super chill and totally haunted. He was joking. Mostly. We brought our tents, enough junk food to survive an apocalypse, and stories to last us through the night. That first evening was perfect. The fire crackled, the stars looked fake in how clear they were, and someone had brought a tiny speaker playing soft music in the background. We sat in a circle, telling scary stories, the kind you make up on the spot. But one story stuck with me. Lily's. She talked about the Whistler, a spirit that lingers in the woods. It doesn't chase or scream. It just mimics. They say if you hear someone you know calling your name in the woods, but they aren't with you, don't follow the voice, no matter what. That's the Whistler. And it never stops hunting once it knows your name. We all laughed, but when the fire died down and we crawled into our tents, the woods felt heavier. The next morning, something was off. We were making breakfast over the fire when Ava asked, "Where's Sam?" We looked around. His tent was empty. His sleeping bag was there, but no shoes, no phone, nothing. At first, we thought he went to the stream to rinse off or take a walk. We waited. An hour passed, then 2. No Sam. We split up in pairs and searched the woods, calling his name. Sam! Nothing. We circled back to camp by afternoon, confused, frustrated, and a little uneasy. But that unease turned to full-on dread when Lily said something that made my stomach drop. "Who's Sam?" We all stared at her. "Seriously," she laughed nervously. "Why do you keep saying that name?" I thought she was messing with us. But her face... She wasn't joking. James checked his phone. He had photos from the day before, but no sign of Sam in any of them. Even the group shots were missing someone. There was a space between us, like a ghost had been erased. And then we all started doubting ourselves. Had Sam even come with us? That night, we sat in silence around the fire. No more stories, no music, just the crackling of burning wood and the occasional breeze whispering through the trees. Then we heard it, from the trees behind us. Faint, but clear. Ava. She froze, her eyes wide. That sounded like my mom. But there was no way. Ava, come here. The voice was wrong, off by just enough to feel like it had been passed through a filter. Tyler grabbed her arm. "Don't go! It's just the woods messing with you." We all remembered Lily's story. The Whistler. That night, we didn't sleep. And when morning came, Ava was gone. Her tent flap was zipped. Her boots were gone. And Lily didn't remember her. We wanted to leave. We tried to leave. But the trail out of the campground didn't lead back to the road. It circled, looped, led us right back to the fire pit. Each time, Tyler yelled into the trees. James threw his backpack into the fire. I just sat down and stared at my phone. 2:39 p.m. It hadn't changed, not in hours. Later, we found something buried under a thin layer of moss near the edge of camp. A phone. Not any of ours. It was cracked, covered in dirt. But it had photos, pictures of people sitting around the same fire. Different group, same spot. In one photo, I swear, I saw someone who looked like Sam. By the next morning, James was gone. Tyler didn't remember him. Lily seemed quieter, like she was fading. Her voice thinner, her body slower. I tried to keep her talking, asking her anything, everything. What's your favorite color? What's your dog's name again? What class did we have together? She didn't answer any of them. She just stared into the fire. And then she asked me, "Why are you talking to me like I'm not real?" Now it's just me. The fire still burns. I don't know where the wood keeps coming from. I never add more, but it never dies. I keep hearing footsteps in the woods. Sometimes they sound like Tyler. Sometimes they sound like my dad. Sometimes they sound like me. Every once in a while, I think I see someone just beyond the trees, watching. Like they're waiting for me to speak or to forget. I don't sleep anymore. I don't need to. I just sit by the fire and wait. Because here's the thing. I don't remember my last name, or what day we arrived, or if I ever really left the car. But every night, I hear a voice from the woods, calling me by name, and it sounds just like me. Thank you for listening to ScaryTale. If you ever hear your own voice calling you from the woods, don't follow it, because once the fire starts, it never goes out.